There are certain design elements I always come back to. I mean, if you just look around this room, there are various grids, for instance. There is a tendency to use circles, not just the roundels, but circles within the work. And the idea of spatial composition, how you draw ideas to a central or to a specific focus. I think these are particularly important for me. I think sometimes I will disrupt them though. I mean, I'll go against that. I'll deliberately challenge an idea, rather like we were talking about with the way in which this show is arranged. I'll find ways of disrupting that. But I try not to be too aware of the technical requirements, even though I am aware of them and will make whatever adjustments I need to make. These are smaller pieces which are designed to be part of a game that I haven't actually invented yet. The masks I'm using are actually ornamental Korean funeral masks, but I am giving each of them names and particular designs. I'm using reinforced card here, pretty thick cardstock, so that I can get a good firm platform. I usually put the mask on as the very last component of what I'm doing. And the challenge that I'm facing at the moment is what to do with the bottom half of the card, because I want these cards to be very expressive, very distinctive, and I'm not sure what's going to go at the bottom. So what I do is experiment. This is part of what happens in this sort of work, is it will take some time to find what actually works. I think not being overtaken by the mound of materials in my studio is a particular challenge. I mean, I regularly find myself working, as you've seen, working into a corner where I've got only a tiny piece of space where I can actually do the work, because everything else, every other surface has been taken up. I think the other challenge that's most significant for me is working out the particular form the work should take. So I'll have an idea and I can imagine it in various different forms. And I think if I had unlimited resources, I would probably do more installation work where I'd be blending the art with the theatrical. I don't really think that distinctions exist between the various forms of art. I don't think there really is a distinction between theater and visual art or music or whatever it is. As this is the problem we have with education in this country, is that we're still teaching the same subjects we were teaching 100 years ago, even though the world has changed out of all proportion. And a lot of those definitions are because they're convenient, but we should really get beyond them and try to think beyond them.